Welcome to Dime Being Dime Podcast, where we talk about any and everything. The topic of the day is contacts. So why do I wear contacts? So a long story about contacts. My contacts have been following me for years and years. I've been wearing prescription glasses for, I would say, since I was little. The crazy thing about that is I wanted glasses. Like, I really wanted glasses. I thought they were cool, you know? I'm not saying the glasses are not cool, but I really wanted glasses. And my sister had glasses, and I was like, why can't I have glasses? So the crazy thing I did, I went in front of the TV, and I was trying my best to get glasses, and I regret it. I regret it, because as soon as I got those glasses, and the feeling wore off, I was like, I really don't want glasses. I couldn't take care of them. I always was breaking them. Not on purpose, but I was so clumsy. Every time I would go anywhere, the glasses would fall off or I would break them. So the crazy thing about that is I started to experiment with contacts, not the real contacts. One of my associates had fake contacts, different color contacts, and I was obsessed. I said, I want these eye color. I wish I had this eye color, because my eye color is naturally brown. And the crazy thing that I should have thought about this, that, I'm gonna say I was sharing contacts, but I wanted them so bad. So I was like, hey, if you get another pair of those contacts, can I have those? But they didn't fit my eye shape because it was a little bit bigger, but they were so beautiful. So what I would do was take those contacts and wear my glasses, so people think that those are my eye colors, but that's not my eye color. I wanted to experiment with it, to figure out how to put it into my eye, to learn how to function with them. And I won't say I was living a lie, but I really was trying to, practice with contacts, knowing good and well my mom didn't want me to wear no fake contacts, you know what I'm saying? So with those contacts, I felt like, I'm a different person every day. I would say like lime green contacts. I would wear, like, these are like kind of green, but I wouldn't get any blue contacts, but hazel, because I want to have hazel eyes. And I was like, okay, this is it. I want contacts so bad. So after I got those contacts, I was like, okay, so no one's gonna know I have contacts. So the crazy thing I would do is I would take my glasses off, and I would just walk around school without my glasses, because I was very shy going to school. I would take my glasses off so I wouldn't see anybody when I was walking in the halls. I know it's crazy, but at the same time, I had these pretty eyes, so I was like, okay, I can't see anything because they're fake contacts. They don't have any prescription in them. And I was like, I'm going to just go and walk and pretend I know what I'm doing, and I can see with these pretty eyes, no glasses, and I can avoid, the shyness of running into people. The only way I would know people in school was by their walk. So when I went to class, I would put my glasses back on. But like I said, it was one of those moments where I was like, okay, I got to have contacts. I wanted to be able to walk around school without my glasses. So my glasses were still a thing. And I took those glasses with me every day, but I didn't wear them until I was in class. So, after so long of just wearing those fake contacts, I was very, 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 I would say, a pro at it. Because some people have a problem with contacts because, let's say you're going to put on contacts and you don't want to touch your eye. You're supposed to have clean hands whenever you do your contacts. And plus, I wore makeup. I experimented with makeup, so I was like, okay, how am I going to do this? I wear my makeup and then do my contacts, or do I put my contacts in before my makeup? I was just like, okay, if I'm going to wear these contacts, I have to get prescription contacts so that I can experiment with, makeups, and when I do my eyebrows and things like that. And that's another thing about glasses. When you wear makeup and glasses and you have those two knots right there, and the makeup just gets stuck on your glasses and it just looks like chocolate fudge on your glasses. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm going all over the place, but this is a Dying Being Dying podcast. I'm going to talk about any and everything. So back to what we were talking about. These contacts. I finally convinced my mother that I was responsible with contacts. After she found out about those fake contacts that I would try to hide, those freaking contacts that got me in trouble because I was not supposed to be having those in my eyes. They were like, I would say gas station contacts, like the cheap gas station contacts, Fresh Look or whatever it was. But I really wanted those contacts. I said, Mom, please, I want contacts. I don't want to wear glasses anymore. I'm too clumsy. I break them all the time. I'm ready to wear contacts. I know how to clean them. I know how to wear them. I know how to take them out when I sleep. But I got to work on that. Because I kind of sleep in my contacts sometimes. That's if it's a busy day. So, the best thing that I did was I went into my eye doctor and I said, yes, I would like contacts and I want color contacts. They give you contacts that are, regular contacts, the ones that are clear. But those clear contacts, they are kind of, I would say the texture is different. Like the first time I tried the contacts that had no color, the ones they give you before you get your color contacts, they're thicker. And they kind of they feel like there's a big plate or disc on your eyes. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I don't know. These, I know we have to wear these, but these are not, I'm not feeling these. And what made it worse was, at first I was like, okay, the contacts I had before, the fake ones, they were thin. They were thin and they were kind of breathable. So with those contacts, I was like, I'm just going to do it. So I tried the no color contacts while I was waiting for my color contacts. Then they said you have to get a contact solution. I'm like, a contact solution? I know about contact solution, but at the time that I had the fake contacts, they only come in a little container with fake solution contact. I'm going to say fake solution. They came into a container that had solution inside of it. So, I was literally sneaking to wear these contacts. I was like, okay, a contact solution, got it. A contact case, got it. Then I was like, okay, so what kind of solution do I need? I tried a few solutions, but then I realized that those solutions were burning my eyes. I said, did I do something wrong? I washed my hands. I clean my hands. I clean my contacts or whatever. But as soon as I put those contacts on, they were burning my eyes. I said, oh, no. I can't wear these contacts. No, I can't wear these. If my eyes are going to be burning, beauty is pain, but I really don't want to have burning eyes with contacts. So I started doing my research and I said, okay, so I'm going to find the best solution for the contacts. Once I got my color contacts and things like that, I was already, researching everything about what's the best solution. I was like, you know what? Why don't I try BioTrue? It works with the biology of your eyes. Maybe, it kind of mimics your tears or something like that. And I was like, you know what? I think that might be the go plan, because I was like, I'm going to try this BioTrue, and it better be true to me, because I was like, okay, I can't have contacts if they're burning my eyes. The solutions that they have now, some of them burn your eyes, and I'm not gonna lie, that burns so bad that you literally want to claw your eyes out. Not trying to say it for real in real life, but those is how it burns.